But apparently one of the official languages there is Afrikaans.
You've started out over here, north of Australia, and you've flown all the way across the Indian Ocean, and you've arrived here in southern Africa in Botswana. Did you have a good flight?
Yes.
Well, welcome to Botswana. As new missionaries here in Botswana, there are a couple things you need to learn before you can go start working in the village. And so your first stop in Botswana is here in the classroom in linguistic training camp. And what you're going to be learning is some of the first things that any missionary learns. It's called phonetics.
Now, we have vowels, consonants, but now Grable has something that we don't have in English. It has tone. And tones are a very important part of the alphabet. We have three of them. We have a mid-tone, high tone, and low tone. The mid is left unmarked. It's the normal level. High is marked with a little V on top of the vowel. And this one says mid, so it says ah. Can you say it? Ah. This is high, and it says ah. Ah. And low has a grave accent, says ah. Ah.
Their regular diet is called sago pudding. It's made from a root that is pounded into a flour and mixed with boiling water in a pot like that. A lid is put over, and in a matter of just seconds it becomes solid. They call it hada wada, which kind of sounds like hard water. And they eat it twice a day, both morning and night, and they can either eat it hot like this or cold. Now you'll see how thick it's gotten. It almost looks like taffy as she winds it up on the two small sticks. A nice big helping served on a large banana leaf. No dishes to do here. Just sit back and enjoy a good meal.
We're okay.
Okay.
Hey.
No, but that was like you too. Well, they just had the one in for years already.
We also help the people to use the Bible so that they can know Jesus and believe in Him. If you have a Bible, what do you have to be able to do to use it? And to what?
And to read it.
Yeah, you have to be able to read the Bible. So, what Lutheran Bible Translators does is we go to the place, we help with the translation, but we also help the people to learn to read the Bible.
For half an hour I kept trying to show them this, and they said, we see paper, 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 paper. I went home, and the next week I came back, and I said, maybe if I show them a picture. So I showed them the picture. I said, look close, what do you see? And what did they say? Paper, 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 paper. And it was a whole half hour again. But when I went home, my wife said, maybe you ought to do something else. Maybe you ought to take the real thing. And so the next week I came with this, and I said, what's this? And they looked at me, and they said, what do you think? We're not stupid, you know. Ihiana, it's a yam, you know. And so I said, okay, look at it real close. Now then, look here. See, what do you see? And what did they say? Paper, paper, for 15 minutes. And finally one man said, hey, hey, he is coming on the paper. I can see it. It's coming on the paper. And I said, come up here and show the others. by the end of that time, 2 others could see the yam on the paper. The next week, all 6 could see the yam on the paper. And so then I went back the next week and I said, there it is, Ihiane. Here is a picture of Ihiane. Here is a picture of what comes out of your mouth when you say Ihi. This is a picture in letters of that.
We're also trying to make it so that the audio that goes on the video doesn't sound like it was read, but that it was spoken. So we're going to go through a few practices here, and then we're going to actually record you speaking these words. So say after me. I baptize you with water.
I baptize you with water.
She's a good speaker.
Yes, she
You
is.
guys chose well. But someone is coming who is much greater than I am.
But someone is coming who is much greater than I am.
We were able to finish the New Testament because God gave faithful people like you, Velma, for this work.
Well, thank you. You know, God can use his people right here to help in the efforts of Lutheran Bible Translators. I don't know what we would have done without the prayers and support of all of our partners back in the U.S. and Canada. Their letters encouraged us, and all their prayers really helped to keep us going.
And we need their encouragement, that's for sure.